Right now, we have an I-team investigation at 6. A project in Enfield is causing some heartbreak for a 79-year-old woman who actually grew up there.
And the town is just days away from seizing her childhood home through eminent domain. Channel 3's chief investigative reporter Matthew Campbell reveals how something like this can happen without much recourse in a story you will only see here.
Caroline Cogtella shows us the grapevine that sat on her Main Street property in Enfield for more than 100 years.
In the old days, my dad's friends used to come and take down the grapes, and the older people made wine, and my mom made jelly.
Inside this two-story home, Caroline's packed up decades of memories.
Everybody's stuff was down there. You know, 5 generations.
On Monday, she'll be out. This is the result of an eminent domain dispute that started in 2019.
I feel bad. I don't, because it's so unnecessary to do. For what?
Enfield town manager Ellen Zaposasu says this bridge needs to be replaced.
We are aware of this bridge. It's rated a 4, and that is a really poor rating. It's not something that we can kick down the road.
Enfield and the state is taking the property through eminent domain.
In a lot of situations, government has to make hard decisions, and in this case, I do not want to see a fire truck, an oil truck, or anything falling through a bridge into the freshwater brook.
UConn law professor Bethany Berger says in these cases, the reasons Enfield's provided are common.
Or improving road access and so on, that is a core use of eminent domain for hundreds of years.
The town offered to move the home several feet, but Caroline says she would have been stuck with the cost of building a new basement and attaching sewer lines. The 79-year-old tried to challenge the takeover and filed an injunction, but at the advice of her attorney, she decided not to continue the legal fight.
Eminent domain means that the government can take people's property for public projects like this, long as it compensates the owner.
Caroline was compensated moving expenses and $155,000 at 2019 appraisal rates. She looked for a new place in Enfield, but now that home prices have skyrocketed, she quickly discovered she couldn't compete with the frenzied market.
The second house, I bid $16,000 over asking price. I got outbid.
So she found a home in Williamsburg, Virginia, and by this time next week, that's where she'll call home.
I didn't want to move.
Now, Caroline's brother lives in this home here. Enfield is taking some of the land, but the home itself will not be impacted. Now, as far as the project goes, Enfield town officials say they'd like to get going at some point this year, so that means that in a matter of months, this home could be gone. That's the latest here in Enfield. Matthew Campbell, Channel 3.